Our President Muhammadu Buhari has been out of the country for approximately 2 weeks now. Nigerians are not happy because they have not even heard anything from him ever since he left the country. The presidency has assured us over and over again that the president is very, very fine where he is. But we haven't even seen video clips or pictures of the president attending functions in London, where he's presently undergoing medical treatment. My name is Damilare Okunla, and this is Street Gist. Today we want to find out from Nigerians if the president should voluntarily hand over power to the Vice President, Professor Osinbajo, so that he can take care of his health in London where he is and not bother about returning to Nigeria and face the rigor of working at the presidency anymore. That's what we're doing today on Street Gist. So we need you guys to, well, tell us what you think about this issue or this topic we have raised today, as we also ask Nigerians what they think.
No, you should hand over to somebody who can do better than him. We are finding things very difficult. Hunger want to kill Nigerians. And the Nigerians are sending things outside. Look at the House of Representatives. I think they are stealing the money. I don't see anything that these people are doing for us. We are just suffering for nothing. I cannot recommend their government.
Okay, so you think the president should hand over to the vice president?
Yes, he should hand over to somebody who is educated.
You think the president is not educated?
He is not educated like Vice. He's not educated. Vice has gone far in education, which president cannot compete with him. Yes.
Okay, but why do you think the vice president has so much ability to deliver Nigeria?
Because he is. Don't you know what is called education? When somebody is education, his eyes open. He can see far away. But illiterate is just like they cover his eyes. Vice President is educated. He see far, and I believe that is why education is ruling over the whole world.
Okay, did you vote for them in 2015?
I did not vote for him. I did not vote for president because I take him as illiterate. So it's not. You see how we are Nigerians. We are suffering. He is somebody that he want to stop corruption, and corruption is coming up more and more.
No, just hand over. No need to come back again. Even when we was around, everything was cut. So no need to come back. May just hand over. May just tell the House of Representatives that it's a hand over the power to Osinbajo. Let him continue. Someone that is traveling every day and it's not good for him. Even if you are not qualified enough to do something, just know that I know you are not qualified. It will resign. That's my own.
So, but if he resigns and hands over to Osinbajo, do you think Osinbajo can do the work very well?
He can do it very well.
Why? Why do you think so?
We believe he's educated and he's a professor. He's a lawyer. So he can do it.
You think Buhari is not educated?
I'm not sure he's not that educated, but well, there was the issue of the certificate when he wanted to contest the other time, for primary school certificate and those things. What gives him a privilege to be president is that because he's a minister, military, so that what gives him opportunity. When we are talking about education, he's not qualified enough to be the president of this country.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, did you vote in 2015?
I voted for him because it's based on the campaign promise that's going to feed 5,000, going to give our children 2 dam all those all those election promise. Not making, but I know this I want to vote him.
Do you regret voting for him now?
I regret, 100% regret now.
Why now?
He stopped the importation of rice. Everybody is hungry. Even the Tokubo or motor now, he says you not import motor again. Now we are no matter for a manufacturing car here. I wanted to even buy car now. The car price 400,000 naira. Last year, now it's 800,000 naira, which I can no longer afford. So I'm really angry with him. I will not vote for him again. I vote him in and I'll vote him out.
You will vote him out?
I'll vote him out.
How will you vote him out? You vote another person?
I'll vote another person. That's me. And if they say that Buhari is going to continue again, I'll vote for another party. I'll not vote for APC again.
They should both leave this thing. I've not seen their work. In fact, they are so annoying.
Why are they annoying? What have you not seen that they are doing?
Because his absence and coming back, going and coming back, I think is not helping the country. So maybe he should just step down for the let's try the vice president, though. That's what I feel.
But what exactly were you expecting the president to do initially that you think he has not done right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, as for me, negatively, positively, they are not doing anything for me. But just as a Nigerian, it's affecting me a little bit, though. But what I expect him to do and that he's not doing is not. I think he's not concerned about the situation of the country's recession or whatever. I don't know.
We leave everything for God, number one. Number two, we pray for him for healing. Two, and God give both Osinbajo and him too wisdom and knowledge to control this country. This is what I need for Nigeria.
Okay, but you know, say president don't travel before.
I know.
And he don't travel again. So you think say he get the strength to continue like that?
I'm not a God, but not God cannot do. If Buhari will do favor for Nigeria in the hand of God, let him heal. If we know that if he will not do good for us, nothing God cannot do. I pray for him to heal him. This is what I need.
I suggest he should hand over, because the truth is that his health is not cannot do much. So it is better for him to honorably hand over.
But do you think people will allow him to do that?
It will be a problem. It will be a problem, but it will be an honor to him. It is not about people. It is about him and his health and his honor. So I think he should.
But do you believe so much that the vice president can handle the affairs of this country?
Yes, I believe in him. I so much believe in him. He has done it before, and he's in the government before now, so he knows the in and out of everything. So it's just for him to follow through. He will succeed. It's not a big deal for him.
Relax. You have tried. Let him go relax. Until when he died, before they ask him to relax. If you were me, my father, I asked him to go and relax. Let Osinbajo enter. He's not tired. That's the only way I can say.
But is it that easy to ask him to go and relax?
He's a human being. Is he God? No, he's not a God. Human being can ask him to step down for his own health. It's not for anybody's health. Yes.
But do you think Osinbajo has what it takes to rule Nigeria?
1 million times. 1 million times.
Why?
In terms of fearing of God, in terms many things, please. It's okay.
Did you vote for Buhari in 2015?
No.
Why, sir?
I vote for Jonathan. I'm an Igbo man. I cannot vote for Buhari. I don't say he cannot do anything. During the time of Buhari, he did nothing. That's what they took over from him. So I know he's not going to perform. Although the age was too much on him. I cannot vote for him. Even though APs, I cannot vote for them. Because they disappointed us. Change. What do you mean of change? Are we seeing the change? I'm sorry.
It's good now because Osinbajo is a good person. I like Osinbajo, that they act well, very well. That's why I like Osinbajo.
What of Buhari? You don't like Buhari?
Buhari is good now because Buhari does just old. But this earth, we carry continue government. Just if you handle Osinbajo now is good.
So make you hand over to Osinbajo?
Yes. Handle Osinbajo now, Osinbajo is good.
To me, for once, he has not been on the seat for long. And all Osinbajo does is just to do the acting president that he has been doing. So if he hand over, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing?
Yeah.
So you think Vice President Osinbajo can be Nigeria's president?
Deliver well.
Why do you think so? Why are you strongly convinced about this?
Because for the fact that he's been an acting president for a while now, and I think let's start from dollar. The dollar has come down in exchange of naira. has come down for at least a bit.
Okay, so that's alone is convincing.
That alone is convincing enough.
So you want the president to just stay away?
I know he doesn't have the power to carry on anymore because of his health. So instead of him just being flying out of the country each now and then, it's a good thing to just hand over.
Well, my suggestion is I wish him good health and good luck with his health. I think he can hand over to the vice president too. It's not a bad idea because this country needs a lot of work and a lot of responsibility, and he needs somebody to stand by the responsibility. That is the most important thing.
So you think the president is not okay to continue with that?
I'm not sure he's fit and fully fit and okay, because we need a strong person, a strong man, an active man that can interact with the people needs, that can provide the people needs, and also can help the people needs. So we youths, we don't have job, we are homeless, we are hopeless. There's nothing. So there's nothing to talk about the country. Imagine me working, somebody working for 20,000 naira, and you are going home transport up and down, and yet you are gaining 10,000 naira in a month. Is that how it's supposed to be? And it's not that you don't go to school. You don't have enough income, and things are very expensive. Going to my area here now, buy ordinary sugar is 20 naira. Ordinary granite is 10 naira. So
but do you think the vice president can do what Nigerians want?
I'm not sure he can do what Nigeria wants, because all of them, they are just birds of the same feather. I'm sorry to say, but I pray God should help him to do what Nigeria wants to satisfy. It's not in his power, but it's in God's power. If he's truly the real vice president, he can take over from where good luck take over from. So nobody is too small to be great.
The president that traveled, if he's still capable to come back, he can still rule over Nigeria. But if he's not capable, I think Osinbajo can do it.
Why do you think Osinbajo can do it?
Because I know he can do it.
And why now? What gives you that conviction?
You know, if someone work with one another, he will know the step to take. And if there's a friend, two boys or men that they've been together for long, their characters will somehow look alike. So that's the reason that I'm saying that Osinbajo can.
But do you think they will allow the president hand over to Osinbajo?
It is in Buhari's hand.
Whether he should hand over or not?
Yes.
But if he was your father, you'd have told him to hand over.
If Buhari was my father, you know, Nigeria is a country. It's not maybe my father's inheritance or something. Now I can't say because my father is the president
he's not feeling fine.
And he's not feeling fine, the whole country should maybe spoil per se. Maybe should spoil. So if I see that my father is not feeling fine and he have a vice president that is capable of doing it, well, my father can leave for the vice president.
To continue?
Yes.
Well, actually, the issue of calling for resignation is not the right option, because we have constitution in the country. But as a noble citizen, if you know that your health cannot allow you to rule or perform your duties, the right thing is to keep aside or resign. But whereby you don't have the mind to do such, then since there is a vice president who is meant to assist or to take over whenever it's not around, the vice president should carry on the duty. So calling for resignation is not the right option, because you cannot force him. This is something that has to come out from his mind if he decides to do such.
Okay, but he has been to London twice in the last few months. Do you think he's strong enough to continue?
We don't know. Yes, for somebody to go to London for hospital checkup or medical treatment under 2 months is not the right thing. it seems that there's something. It seems that truly the head is not okay. But since nobody has come up to show his head status, or it has not been brought out to the masses, so he cannot, divert or move into such.
Well, are you not worried that we have not seen him since he traveled to London for the second time?
We are worried now, but we heard that he went for medical checkup or medical treatment. So once the government is moving, there's a vice. If there's no vice president, that's where we should be worried about. But since there's a vice, there's nothing to worry. But what we are asking for is for all the whole veto of a president should be handed over to the vice president under the acting capacity, so that governance should move on.
Did you vote for him in 2015?
I voted for him.
Why?
No, the reason is best known to me for voting him, because we want change. We want things to take its effect in the economy, in the life of every citizen of Nigeria. But it's in fact that now, as I'm talking to you, we have not seen, although we have seen some changes, but we need to see more. We need the life of every citizen of Nigeria to change, at least in the area of power, hospital, every other things, that you will be happy and proud to be called a Nigerian.
Okay, is it safe to say that you don't regret voting for Buhari?
I will not say regretting or not regretting, because whether I'm regretting or not, that will happen in 2019. If from now to 2019 that I did not see, or Nigerians did not see much or what they expected, now go to market, what is the price of commodities in the market? That's what determines. Go to hospital and every other things. That's what will make you now to vote him or say you are regretting or you are not regretting. So I cannot say that I'm regretting or I'm not regretting. What I want him or his government or the government of APC to change the life of every Nigerian, that we will be happy to live as a Nigerian and to be proud of our country.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Well, this man here is saying that he wants Nigerians to be proud of their country. He wants President Muhammadu Buhari to do things in the country that will make us say, look, I am a proud Nigerian. Well, I am a staff of Nige.com, and we are proudly Nigerian, as you can see on my chest, boldly written here. Well, that's a wrap for us today on the show. It's been Street Gist, guys, and of course, you've been watching Nige.com TV. Special thanks to Emmanuel Sodi, the man behind the camera, and of course, Tim Tokwe is also hanging around somewhere as we are doing this here. Well, I'll just say you should subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and keep watching Nige.com TV until I come your way, same time on the streets next week. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. I'm done.